Channel Tomorrow News is brought to you in part by Espresso Brand Espresso. You didn't say it wrong. You'd like an espresso. Purchase Espresso Brand Espresso. So the next time somebody tries to correct you and says, it's espresso, say, yes it is. It's Espresso Brand Espresso. Having trouble maintaining wood? Try laminate genitals. Looks just like the real thing, but easier to maintain. A wristwatch is so understated these days. Make an impression with Waist Watch. When people see this buckle, they'll know what time it is. And now, it's Channel Tomorrow News. Good evening. I'm Sidney Lafroid, and you're watching Channel Tomorrow News. Here are this week's top stories. Doing a number 2 could help you win a number 1. A recent study has shown that defecating can help improve athletic performance and mental acuity. This is a tremendous relief, given it is not an option for 100% of us. In more medical news, scientists have discovered that walking can help lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease. However, they recommend you bring a loaf of bread just in case. A map will not help. A California resident has tested positive for the plague, and just like most Californians, they still showed up for the dinner party. A serial butt sniffer was captured and arrested in Burbank, California. The alleged sniffer said that butt sniffing was not his first passion. He moved on to butt sniffing after he finished hearing everything. Staying on public safety, a man has been arrested in Desert Hot Springs, California for burglary and assault. Authorities say he was both literally and figuratively in hot water. In culinary news, a breast milk-inspired ice cream has customers groping for the shelves. According to the manufacturer, the ice cream has a sweet and salty flavor. Given the success of the mammary treat, the company has announced a follow-up product. Bust-a-Nut frozen yogurt. It will be made with yogurt, walnuts, and semen. It's a perfect time to make mention of one of our sponsors, Laminate Genitals. There's no shame in admitting that in my advanced stage, it's a little harder to maintain an erection for the duration of intercourse, or even for the duration of foreplay. But any time is a good time with Laminate Genitals. And the best part is, they will match your genitals to the closest shade of wood species. I went with cedar and couldn't be happier with the results. Thank you, Laminate Genitals, for sponsoring the program. Back to the news. A Florida woman has been arrested after posing as a nurse and treating thousands of patients without a license. She has pleaded innocent to the charges, stating that she is simply an unregistered nurse. In Midlothian, Texas, a suspect was caught setting fire to a brick home. The suspect was allegedly out sick when they read The Three Little Pigs in primary school. In intergalactic news, a NASA intern stole $21 million worth of lunar material so they could replicate having intercourse on the moon at home. Authorities wonder why they would take such risks when they could simply turn their partner around. A study suggests that conch blowing could help with sleep apnea. Even if it doesn't, it is worth giving a try. We may be closer to finding the answer to one of life's biggest questions. Is there life after death? Researchers have made a stunning discovery. They have detected that an invisible light vanishes after you die. Yet somehow, I am still alive. And now, it's time for our viewer mail segment. This is the portion of the program where I read letters sent in to the program. Looks like we have one letter this week. Comes from Raquel. It reads, Dear Sidney, it's Raquel. I have difficult news to share with you. I have just been diagnosed with PTBD, post-traumatic boredom disorder. It can be caused by extended periods of monotony, especially during sexual relations, or lack thereof. My doctor prescribed me an array of stimulants and recommended a jungle retreat with Dimitri. We will be staying at a Verbo in Vietnam. It will be peak monsoon season during our stay. I reckon it will be as wet inside our bungalow as out. Still not yours, Raquel. P.S. I am delighted to hear those laminate genitals are working out for you. The veneer of pleasure is better than nothing, I suppose. It's more than just a veneer. It still requires a user. And now, it's time for our senior pet adoption of the week. Our senior pet featured this week is 10-year-old Cannoli. Cannoli is house-trained, which is more than I can say for most guests visiting my home. Cannoli is well-mannered, enjoys food puzzles, and knows basic commands, which is more than I can say for most guests visiting my home. Do you really have to take your sneakers off? Not if you're leaving, Roger. If you're interested in providing Cannoli a forever home, please contact the information on the screen. That concludes our broadcast for this week. Join us occasionally for news coverage you can trust. I'm Sidney LaFroid. On behalf of everyone here at Channel Tomorrow News, have a pleasant evening and an even better tomorrow.